Hey guys, it's me again, Television. Today with a different video. Today we are going to look at a few drawings I made in my sketchbook. So yeah, this sketchbook I usually don't use it anymore. It's all drawings I just once made. Yeah, so let's hop right into it. Yeah, you can be happy that I'm a television. Because if I don't had a TV set, I would be this. This would be how I look. This is not cool. Only the flames are cool. But no. What did I think about that? On the next side, we have, I think it's an angel devil thingy. I don't really know what I made. On the next side, yeah. Some woman controlled by television, I think. Because the eyes are like purple and green. I just zoom in. No, you can see it a bit. Yeah. Next page. And we have just a drawing that is pretty bad. There we have a Minecraft jester. That was supposed to be me too. You can be glad that I'm a TV now. There we just have a scrapped drawing I never finished. Then we have my Roblox Jester outfit I used before I used my TV outfit. Then we have the Jester as a murder drone because I am a murder drones fan, no matter what. Then we just have a monster thingy and some masks I drew. For a character, here he is. He has different masks and can adapt abilities. I remember this dude and he's one of my favorite, even though I think I forgot that bones exist by the arms, but oh well, you can change it. Then we have Mr. Puzzles here. Yeah, Mr. Puzzles is one of my favorite characters, and I knew him before television was even a thing, and he inspired me to make television. Not because I wanted to replicate Mr. Puzzles. No, it's because I loved the way Mr. Puzzles saw entertainment. He wanted to make everybody smile. So my OC television is kinda based out of Mr. Puzzles and Alistar, the radio demon from Hazbin Hotel. On the next page we have another Mr. Puzzles and one of my own characters again. He can manipulate everyone with his strings and play them like his puppets he uses to fight. There he has a few of his puppets. And now comes one of my favorite pages I made. It's one of the best. Funny Jester. This is some art about Funny Jester, one of my best characters. There you can see a ruined version of him. There is a doctor. He has a soul. There is he as a kid. There is a drawing of Funny Jester. And there is a drawing from Funny Jester without the costume. Then we have her. A few drawings too. Then we have her. Yeah. So we just got a few thingies and a new character from me. I think I gave her a bit too many eyes. A moveset for the character too. And a new character again. with moveset again, I think. Wow, this is complicated. There we have only 2 characters. By the way, that was supposed to be 2 with the mask. There we have the first television design. That was the first design from television, and it was kinda trash, to be true. It's pretty trash. I really thought it could have gone better. And as you can see, television never had like 2 faces in once. He only had 1 face in 1 color, which I never made to this day. There we have the second version of television, television 2.0, but I doesn't liked him. I doesn't like him too. So yeah, he was a rejected too. There I tried to draw Megumi from the anime Konosuba, and yeah, it doesn't went great. And here we have a page about Funny Jester, one of my greatest and best characters I ever made till this day. I'm so proud of myself that I created him, cause I just like him. He's one of my favorite characters I designed. Well, there we have a full body drawing of him. If any of you want to make fan dubs or something and use Funny Jester, go ahead, use him. I don't have a problem with that as long as you say that he's from television somewhere in the credit scenes. Here we have another character that was the other Jester you saw, and now one of that is really a good one. Here, that is another character, and she turned out pretty good to be actually true. I like the design, and she's just cool. Well, that's the only time I draw her, I think. And then we have here. Yeah, I don't know what I thought I would do with a FNAF-like animatronic that looked like... Yeah, you get the point. There we have a prototype inside from Funny Jester. And I'm not going to tell you what is really inside of him. You have to figure out for yourselves if you want to know. Well, next page. Yeah, I tried an art style from a YouTuber. I don't know the name, but I will try to make their name disappear magically. Maybe it's there, maybe it's not. Well, yeah, I tried it by myself. So I gave up on this one and proceeded to make in my own art style. There we have a cool character from what I find too. And yes, in the past I had an obsession with jesters. I don't know why. And masks too. I mean, I still wear a mask right now. Yeah. Then we have Screech. And if you hear that noise, you know what I mean. You're completely screwed if you don't turn around or you're in a locker. Cause if he makes psst, you're completely cooked if you are in a closet indoors. Well, there we have, I don't know what that is. And I'm glad that I don't know that. There is a monster thingy that was supposed to be me too. That is from a comic I made that I don't know where it is at the moment, but when I know I can actually show you it. Well, there we have a few characters I draw. There we have Sin from Murder Drones. Yeah, I completely screwed up there. Something is missing and I don't know what, and that is annoying me. There we have Jax from the Amazing Digital Circus. Then we have N and Gangle. We have V and Zubel and Uzi, and Pomni. I don't have Dragonfly and a few other characters. There we have an Anomaly I once made. He's completely trash, I know. And the next side has a castle for Funny Jester I once made. I'm not proud of myself. That wasn't my best thing to do. But I think maybe once I can just redo it and try it again. There we have another drawing of Mr. Puzzles and Leggy. But she isn't really leggy because I just draw her with feet. Yeah, I forgot that she had tiny little legs. To the next page. These are my monsters I made. I call them X-Worm. So this is a sentient life form that is inside of eggs, and the eggs are hidden in bird nests. So when a bird, yes, this is the ugliest bird I ever drew in my life, I think. Yeah. So if the bird lies on the egg, the worm goes inside of him, and yeah. Then when he's grown up, he comes out of there, and then he can evolve. First, he can evolve to his centipede form, and this form is much more dangerous. Like, the first form couldn't really kill a human, this form could maybe kill a human, but his third form, yeah, that can definitely kill humans. Pretty dangerous, don't keep it as a pet. Then we have the fourth version. That is the X-Killer, and the X-Killer is just like stalking you quietly and killing you if you're alone. And if you're in a group, he's just going to attack you and rip you apart. Then we have the X. This monster is just called X, and only 50% of the colony can turn into this. The other 50 will be stuck at the ones with 99% of the ones who can evolve. The other a half chance they just stay in that form, or the other a half chance is that they just die. And here we got the X-Mother. The X-Mother is pretty dangerous, and she is as high as a... Wait, how high was... a skyscraper. She is as high as a skyscraper and is immune to nuclear weapons. Yeah, like a zombie apocalypse thingy. There we have one of my best anomalies. I really like him. Green Light Demon. He is 002, and he has a few faces. This is his face when he makes a deal. When he makes a deal, he is giving them a mark why they made a deal and turning their hair completely black and making a green hair appear there. Yeah. There we have his normal form when he's angry, when he's really angry, and when he sees a cat. His only weakness is cats. Weird, right? He just likes cats, I think. There we have television. Yes. That was an old television design. And really old television design too. Well, he was a good design, and most of television was based off him. And there he has a few faces, like his crazy face, his angry face, his normal happy face, his creepy happy face. I'm going to get your soul face. I'm sad face. I will kill you face. I forgot the buttons. Shoot, dang it. There we have his sleeping and his sad face. And there is a drawing of his creepy face. And the next page is another anomaly. Corrupted sun. Well, it's only like a voodoo doll thingy, but it can make any city it saw into a playfield. And yeah, for the city, it's like the city is the game, and the sun, the voodoo doll, is going to replace the sun in the sky at the right moment when the sun is there, and then he can just attack it. And of course, I watched Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, so we also have a moon. He's more aggressive than the sun. You can see it. Yeah. Then we have my first anomaly I made before I gave him a redesign here. The Halloween costume. It's anomaly 005. I think he was supposed to be 001 actually, but I kind of changed that. And if you wear it for too long, he can turn you into a zombie. He can turn you into like a thing that was stitched up into a complete monster. Into an underwater jester. Yes, I was upset with jesters still. A vampire. And yeah, this is what hides inside of the costume. And I called it just question mark and chains. There we have another one of my anomalies. Nightmare. Well, yeah. Nightmare is just a being that tries to make you go crazy and traps you inside this dimension where you need to face your three biggest fears to open the door and escape. Yeah. If this symbol is somewhere on your bed and you sleep on it, you're completely screwed and you will end up in his dimension. So he's just easy to be contained because you just need to don't have this symbol on your bed. Yeah. And these are some other creatures that can appear in his room. Yeah. There we have a really ugly, really bad jester I draw. Yeah. I don't know what that is or where it came from, but go back where you were. I'm glad you're not real, because if you were, you would probably be on fire or something, dude. Yeah, in unfinished television, I stopped making him because he was ugly as hell. There we have another of my anomalies. Yes, anomalies again. Mask lover. Well, every mask he puts on, he feels the feeling on the mask. And this is his real face. Well, you cannot really see it. Well, and he has his own dimension, with a watchtower and a forest and house to watch that no one is going there, a secret house in the forest, and a city. But you cannot leave this place. And this place is flooded with normal humans that got stuck there, and cult members. Well, he has his own cult, and trapped them without their arms to use. But to replace their arms, he gave them telekinesis. Yeah. There we have and drawing, because the second form I decided maybe it can also be called X-Alligator, and I think that's it so far with my book. Well, if you enjoyed this video and want me to make more content like this, tell it to me and I will show you more of my art books, because I really got one art book left to show you and a whole lot of pictures I drew. So many pictures. Yeah. And thanks for watching television. And cut and out.